The guy does start to wake up shortly after. He kind of scrambles to his feet. Where am I? What's going on?
Are you okay, friend? You fainted.
Oh, oh, that's strange. I've never fainted before. Where am I?
You're in Rayhole.
Real?
Yeah.
I don't live anywhere near here. How did I get here?
What's your name?
Oh, my name is Tolok.
Okay.
I am Tolok, son of Doc.
Makes a lot of sense.
Ah.
The things you're wearing, any of that seem familiar to you?
Oh, yes. Yes, this is my armor. I was going out with my people to keep the border safe from the undead.
You're from the Hammer Tribe?
Kuroku,
Yes,
did you come over
I
here
come from
as,
Hammerville.
Oh
as
yeah.
him
Yep.
or you?
Still, yeah,
Okay.
I'm still disguised.
What is the sorcery? Who is that? Who are me? You are me. What is happening? I'm so
Why are you
confused.
back?
Just stare at him.
Oh my Karth, I'm terrified right now.
I just stare at him silently and then hold out the book.
That is... Yes, that is my book. My mother said my drawings would never amount to anything, but I really enjoy doing it.
They don't. And then I leave.
He just stares blankly and solemnly at the back of your head as you...
That was strange.
Well, I know a good hammer whenever I see one, and let me take a look at that book, son.
I like how the guy was just only slightly perturbed at seeing himself.
Do you come back to us?
Yes.
Karth, you look in the book and there are some very nice drawings of different kinds of hammers and anvils and forges, and some basically like theoretical what-if hammers that have like extra spikes and handguards, and even one that is a double hammer with a hammer on each side, like a curiosity what if this was a weapon kind of thing.
So, looking at it over his shoulder, does he think any of those could actually be real designs?
Way more, like enough so that you were surprised by it.
Like, those are actually some good formulas.
Oh wait, I returned to the guy. I do have one more thing of his. I return to him and offer out his dagger.
I forgot to describe the dagger. I apologize. I don't know if this will change whether you want to keep it or not. But it does have a small carved wood handle. It just kind of carved like a spiral design on it, and the blade itself is a curved blade. Not quite like a Ikrie style curve, but it is curved faintly, and it is made of bronze.
Okay.
So, are you still giving it back to him? I wanted you to be aware of what it looked like.
I'm not actually robbing the guy.
Oh, thank you very much. This was my father's dagger.
You tried to kill yourself with it. I stopped you. Don't do that again.
Why would I try to... But...
Bro, why do you look like him? Doesn't matter.
Why do I look like myself?
Well, you said you came back looking like him.
I did. And that's why I said, you little blue goblin, and I walk away.
Karth is
that got a good laugh out of me.
Flipping through the pages. These are really good, Tola.
Sorry,
Tola. Have you considered presenting these to the blacksmith of the Hammervale tribe?
They're just silly drawings, and sometimes I dream of hammers and different kinds of hammers and being a great hero wielding them, and then I just try to draw whatever type of hammer I might be wielding in that dream. They're nothing.
Karth draws his own hammer and sets it down and kind of leans against it. Well, I know a few things about hammers, son, and
you don't have to son.
No, Co corrects him, grandson.
Wait, grandson.
I was leading up to that, Co, but
wait. He as he's starting to get a better bearing of where he is and getting a little less fuzzy-eyed from the whole situation.
Who's around him?
You're Karth the Ham.
I am. Father of Doc.
I am Tolak, son of Doc, grandson of Karth of Hammer, a direct lineage and blood of Karth the Hammer. I will uphold your virtues, the Hammer clan forever. And he just jumps at you and embraces you.
Oh, grandson, it's good to see you. And he hugs him warmly.
I'm Ko.
Oh, grandmother Ko.
It's a shame you hugged him while he was holding that knife.
Karth kind of like holds him back with his hands on his shoulders and is like, Tolak, I must know though, you said that the last place you were at was Hammervale, yes? Before
No.
Is that the last thing you remember?
No, the last place I was at, I was stationed along the coast. We have set up a borderline to try to protect Yeren from the undead that are just running rampant around the coast. I do not know what happened, but most of the undead in Kardrus stayed in Kardrus unless they wanted to come in for resources. But now all of the undead are just wandering aimlessly out of the city and attacking and eating who and whatever they can come across.
Yeah, that's kind of our bad.
That's the last thing you remember, is being along the coast?
Yes, easily 4 months, maybe 5 months from Rayhope.
And you don't remember anything strange?
I mean,
towards the bell. Do you remember this item?
That looks familiar. Yes, I found that in the sand along the beach.
Ah, strange.
It is strange.
Yes, whatever it is, we believe that it did something to you.
What would it have done to me? I am of the Hammer blood. I am not weak.
Made you believe you were Karth.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad.
No. You were actually a pretty good Karth.
He also wasn't wrong, technically.
I mean, he was doing all of the right things and saying the right things. But
no, I mean, like, biologically, he wasn't completely inhuman.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
He is at least partially Karth.
Yeah. You were a good Karth. Just saying.
Talik, do you remember where on the beach you found this bell?
It had to have been near our outpost. I'm sorry, a lot of things are fuzzy. I am starving. Do you have any food? I feel like I haven't eaten in months. Please tell me. Do you have any lamb, chicken, anything? I'm craving meat so badly.
I'll tell you what, if you know where the Shield of Yeren Guildhall is.
This is my first time in Rayholt.
Perhaps we can walk them there. We're not far away anyway.
Right next to the temple.
You're like 45 minutes walk away from a huge city.
Okay, come with us. We'll find you some food. Well, actually, I was gonna pull out like bulk's worth of bacon out of his bag.
Oh yeah,
You get lifted up off the ground as he snatches it from your hand and accidentally grabs your hand and literally pulls you off the ground and bites it. He has already swallowed 2 bites of it before you drop back to the ground.
All right. Yeah, you seem like Karth's grandson.
He is ravenous because he hasn't eaten meat in a long time.
Yeah.
I really want at some point for Ko and Karth to both share a grandchild. That would be amazing.
Did you catch that joke? Did you catch that joke, Taylor?
Yeah.
Grandma Ko.
Yes.
No, like he Ko's one set of grandparents, Karth's the other set of grandparents. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And Karth's child. Although Karth's child. Well, yeah.
Okay, Karth, you need to have a daughter for Set to impregnate.
All right then, I'll get right on that. Setari.
I was about to say, Setari wants to breed every waking moment.
Yeah.
So, Karth's just kind of smile, like beaming with pride as he watches Talik just devour this bacon. And then he kind of looks at Ko a little more seriously. You need to figure out the ins and outs of this bell.
Well, I actually have a good idea for it.
And figure out why in the world it was just on the
We
beach.
don't have to do anything for it, honestly. Well, maybe figure out why it was on the beach.
Yeah.
But it seems to be pretty powerful magic. I think Mason might have a use for it.
Ah, yeah, that is a good idea.
Mason!
And then...
You know what? Hold on. Let's get your grandson back to the
Wait,
shield.
Mason, don't have him summon a portal in the middle of everyone here.
Alright.
Oh,
I'll call him later.
so,
I actually have stuff I need to get done today.
yeah. I was just gonna give him directions to the shield. I know we do.
No,
have
he can
other-
come with us.
Yeah, he can. Tolok, would you like to join us?
My name is Tolok, but yes,
Tolok.
the
Tolok.
stories of
Tolok.
the stories of Karth being as brave and majestic as he is dense apparently are true.
Yeah, that's pretty fairly accurate. I do have a hard head, and it takes a lot of things to sink in sometimes.
What have you heard about Kobold?
Who is that?
Alright. Let's go to the temple.
You feel a small nudge in your side, Karth, and you look over and see Tolok going, I know who Ko is, I just wanted to mess with him.
Oh, I know, it's so funny.
Okay, everyone arrives at the temple. Y'all have played that out way better than I expected, and no combat was called for. Congratulations.
Karth introduces his grandson to the rest of you.
I don't know, I really wanted to force punch him. Not because of who he was, I just want to cast this.
You just want to cast.
Ah.
This is my grandson, son of Doc. Tolok, son of Doc.
I am Tolok Dockson.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you, Tolok.
Alright, so we ready to go to the temple?
It is a pleasure to meet you too. I am actually looking to take a wife. Are you interested?
Oh boy.
I would not
I
say
guess
so
yes,
right
Are you
now, no?
interested? And like, Ikrie like elbows you in the side.
Perhaps marriage is not your thing, but either way, I would like to plant my seed in you and grow the hammer.
Oh, you and
Oh.
so many others.
Setari
It's always the same.
is dreadfully single.
Yes, it's such a terrible tragedy.
Because just kind of like...
A bit more brash than I am, that's for certain. He must get it from his mother.
Yes, I know. If only some people talking about relationships don't go hang out in the custard. It'd be amazing.
Hey, he did not get laid.
She has no idea what happened up there.
You know what? Neither does he.
He
No, you
was.
said I remember the night.
Yeah.
He was.
Hammer.
Tolok just turned to you, Karth. Grandfather, this one must not be fertile, must not be able to grant children, or you would have children with her by now. It is your teachings that we go through in Hammerville, and we must spread our seed. Some of the newer clans believe that we must spread our seed by force, but we teach them the hammer is a different way. You must always ask first.
Oh yes, consent is very, very important. In fact, it's a requirement. But not for lack of trying. I have spoken with Setari about it, and we've agreed that we're not going to talk about it anymore.
Our lifestyles are very different.
The offer is on the table if she ever decides that that is what she wants.
Well, you can still have your own lifestyle. It will only be a short part of your life to bear a child for the Hammer Clan, and think of the glory and the honor of contributing to the Hammer.
She contributes as a friend and adventurer.
Of becoming clumsy and then having to deal with the child and not having to be able to be with my streak on the front lines? No, that's not for me.
His eyes get wide and he turns to you, Karth. She streaks on the front lines?
She kind of
Sometimes,
does.
No, but she should.
Well, no, she's naked plenty of times.
She is very comfortable in her skin.
Would very much
Such is a
like
lie,
to see
Carson. You
that.
know it.
You would like to see it. In fact, I'd like to see you see it.
Well, since this one is against child and against the clan of the Hammer. How about you, my lady?
Oh, no thank you.
Grandfather, these people hate the Hammer. And he just keeps walking without...
Oh boy. I'm gonna have to sit down.
They help the Hammer in ways other than burying children.
You may have been better off leaving this one enchanted.
I just kind of shake my head a little bit. I'm gonna have a sit down with my clan and really hash out the intricacies of my edicts.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is you set your edicts with your Hammer clan a long time ago, and Karth has evolved and changed a lot since.
Yeah, he's about 50 years more patient and knowledgeable now. Well,
spending 50 years in hell.
I thought we met up with them after we got back from hell. And that's when you set your edicts. It's been like a couple months.
Yep.
It's a long time for an orc.
It is.
That is a significant period of time.
That's like a tenth of his life.
Let's go into the temple and see.
Yeah.
Okay, no, you're there. You arrive at the Temple of Sarenrae. As you walk in, there's nobody in there. It is dead silent in the Temple of Sarenrae.
Except for the dude that yelled polo.
Yeah, someone somewhere yelled polo.
No, that was the echo of Marco.
That was John Gord.
Hello?
The acoustics of this room are such that if somebody yells Marco, it echoes back as polo.
Oh, God.
I take a look around for. Is there a
Karth
sign that anyone's been here recently, or has this been like abandoned?
Oh no, there are candles lit. There's incense burning.
Okay.
Joe's actually gonna start running forward. He's looking for any signs of anyone.
I don't know.
Ko, you make it about 15 feet before a main altar at the head of the temple. Somebody pops up behind it and screams, "No running in here!"
Oh, okay.
When you said Ko's gonna start running, I thought you were gonna say like for mayor or something. I was like,
Yeah, Ko's gonna run for mayor. No.
I was gonna become the new archpriest.
I thought he was gonna run in and get attacked on the hammer. Ko, stop running in front of everyone!
Why would he run
Did
for
someone
mayor
seriously
when he's
tell him to
already
stop? Is there someone here?
Yeah, no, someone yells at you, "No running in here."
Oh.
Oh, sorry. We didn't
Where
see
is
anyone.
everyone?
They are attending their duties. What can I help you with?
We received a letter, and I'll point to Ikrie.
yeah, I'm here to see John Guardsman. This letter said y'all had him here.
Ike? No, Ikrie?
Ikrie.
I'm sorry. I only heard through someone else who told someone else who told someone else.
Understandable.
He motions towards some stairs. You go downstairs. There are some people down there that can help you.
Okay. I head downstairs.
I follow.
Almost had a heart attack.
No, you were being glared at.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Modified Memory on him. I never ran. No.
Okay, what does the will say?
No, I'm joking. I don't have that spell.
It's cool. Arushalik is about to get him anyway.
I need to
Alright,
get
cool.
that spell, but it's uncommon.
Rushali can plant some memory that he made out with me.
The guy continues to glare at you, but with a completely different facial expression.
What? Oh, it's only a cult?
Yeah,
That's the
I
fourth
said
level
I
spell?
want that. But I thought about getting it, but at the time when I had access to
Okay.
uncommon,
Yeah, I want to get that. I so want to get that sometime.
You would use it on Ikrie, and you know it.
Yeah, I would actually change Ikrie's memory of me turning her down instead of her me. Instead of her
there
turning
you
me
go.
down.
That is exceptionally petty, and I love it.
Okay. You get downstairs and you do see a couple clerics that come walking out of a room. There is like a triage room kind of set up down there,
Yeah.
where a lot of these rooms are currently filled with children that are being treated. And as you look at them, most of them do have bird wounds on them.
Yeah.
Those are probably kids from the orphanage. Okay.
We
I'm pretty
continue
sure
until we
Sarenrae
find
would
somebody
fix
who can lead us to John Guardsman, or we find John Guardsman.
You see clerics treating people. Just talk to someone.
Excuse me. Anyone that has a moment?
Yes. I have a few minutes. What can I help you with? Do you require healing, or is someone you know injured?
Yes, we were looking for John Guardsman.
I don't know if visitors would be good for him.
I mean,
You actually hear like 5 kids. He was a hard man. He's John Guardman.
We're friends of his. We're actually.
Oh, we did
we
seek
received
out.
a letter to come
we did
visit
seek
him.
out for Ikrie. Oh yes. Right this way. She leads you to a head priest that then begins walking with you down a hallway towards a locked door. Yes, we are keeping John in the sub-basement in an isolated room. He saved all of these children, and he went in to check to see if there were any more children. I don't believe they were. The full head count was done, but it took him a while to come back out. And once the fire had more or less been put out, and we found him lying next to the basement stairs. But people were able to pull him out, brought him here. We have healed his wounds through divine means and poultices and herbs, just everything we could to make it easier for him.
Has he been here the whole time?
He has been here since we pulled him out of the fire, yes. His mind appears to have been broken somehow. He does not know who he is or where he is. Well, sometimes he does. He unlocks the door at the end of the hallway and begins walking y'all downstairs into the sub-basement at this point. Last night, he began screaming out. One moment, and he goes to a desk and pulls up some papers. I tried to write down some notes here of what was going on. I am the one who has been treating him. Yes, right here. He screamed out, please, Ikrie, no, get out of the way. I don't want to hurt you. Ikrie, please help me. Don't let me hurt you.
See.
When was this?
It appears to have been roughly the middle of the night last night. This episode went on for roughly an hour before he calmed down, and he has been in a near catatonic state since, although just earlier today he began coming to a little bit, and he seems more lucid than he has been, but we are worried about him having another episode because of how severe it was last night. He injured 2 of my people, and we had to restrain and tie him down.
I see.
Oh.
It's awful.
That answers and raises many questions.
Yeah, now I'm very confused.
It's obviously linked to whatever
What questions
is
did
being
that
him.
answer?
That's not truly Jean. At least not entirely.
Not the one wandering around now, but it's linked to him. If it's sharing memories like that.
Well, then let's see if we can ask him.
He is still currently restrained, and he is on a sedative, so I cannot promise how lucid he will be. But I do understand he is awake right now, if you would like to speak with him.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Certainly like to try.
I out of fear and the knowledge of the damage that he did earlier, I would like you to ask you to please do not remove his restraints.
Okay.
He unlocks the door and lets you into the room, where you see lying in a bed at the far end of this room, sitting up on some pillows, John Guardsman. He does have some burn scars across his face and his chest and one of his arms, but they are not too terribly bad, as the magic spell on him did, put his skin back together, essentially. But he is completely restrained with bindings on both wrists, both ankles, his thighs, and his chest. He is currently he is kind of sitting up. They've got him kind of propped up a little bit, but his eyes are closed.
John?
Yes. Oh, Miss Ikrie. It is so good to... It's not happening again, is it? Please,
No,
let me... He looks around and he kind of realizes, oh, I'm here. I'm beneath the temple. Good. I thought I was out there again.
What's happening, John?
I don't know. I must have passed out, I guess, from the smoke. But when I woke up, it's like out of one eye I see where I am now. Out of another eye I see somewhere else.
Are you currently seeing that?
No, it stopped last night very abruptly. It was horrible. I could watch myself. Ikrie, I am so sorry. I thought I had killed you. I never felt like I wanted to kill you, but I thought I had. And then Kuroku, yes, you tried to stop me, and you did so well, but I couldn't stop myself. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Where is your dog?
Dog?
Might not have ever had a dog.
Well,
He had
The other one.
the other one had it.
not at the party though.
I have always been more of a cat person.
I was gonna climb up and sit on the foot of the bed.
I knew you wouldn't attack us, John. It's fine.
But I did. I saw it happen. I could feel it. I don't know why I was doing it.
I think it's pretty clear that wasn't you.
Were you hearing any voices while you were seeing this?
No, I knew there was evil in the world, and like I told you when I left, that powerful feeling of I want to help and do something about the evil, and knowing I can't do it, the burden was too strong, so that is why I left. But that was there, but it was strange. It was like the burden that I couldn't do anything had been lifted, and I knew I could eradicate evil, and I had to. But if I can eradicate evil, that power is great, but what good is it if I will hurt my friends?
Do you remember running into an orphanage that was on fire?
Yes, I just said that. I must have passed out from the smoke inhalation. I see you haven't changed much, Karth.
Do you
Smoke is
remember?
very
Do you
bad.
remember any other children?
Yes, there was one. I saw one left inside. After I thought I'd gotten them all out, and I went to try to get this one child, and it must be when I passed out. But they said that everyone was accounted for, so there was no other child, so I must have been seeing things, which, shimmers of the heat or the smoke or things that weren't there.
We're gonna lure it in.
Not what I was talking about, but that does help. I'm gonna make an occultism check on that.
Okay.
There was
See if
talk
it's some
of
sort of spirit.
you going into a portal of the Fane of Pyre.
Yeah,
I know not of the Fane of Pyre.
Plane of Fire. Sorry.
Or the Fane. Oh, I do know of the Wane of Potter, though.
Yes.
Kuroku. It's kind of difficult to really narrow this down, so I'm going to say that Kuroku shares a lot of the similar knowledge that Keith has about the different varying ways that somebody could do something like this. But you are kind of confident that you don't think it is something otherworldly, more than likely some form of illusion. So not like a ghost or anything.
Okay, so this doesn't have the telltale signs of any particular creature that might do this.
No.
Okay.
John, what's the last thing you remember from last night?
I saw myself fighting you guys. Thank you for believing in me, Ko, but you really should have tried to stop me.
Well,
Told you.
I'm not sure we could stop that thing if we tried.
Kuroku puts his hands on his hips.
Oh, I'm sure we could have.
for the safety of my friends, I recommended they didn't get in your way.
I
I'm
certainly
far
tried.
more
How
concerned about the
powerful.
safety of innocents than I am about myself.
Call for as many times as you walk so willingly into your deaths. How can you accuse this of us?
I
am
this is an
conflicted
argument
here
for another
because
time.
nothing that I saw myself kill was innocent. Did they deserve to be destroyed? No, of course not, especially those children. But last night, the monsters, they exuded such powerful auras of evil I could almost taste it. It was horrible and it was bitter. I had to clear the air of it.
But for the most part, they were innocent. Magic had gone wrong, and
that is
they
what
were people that had
terrified
been
me,
transformed.
is I had become judge, jury, and executioner of my own world. And I cannot handle that. I cannot live with what I have done.
Well, you didn't do it.
You were in this bed the whole time, so it wasn't you.
Something is using your memories and linked to you, but you didn't do it.
Other than me, how many doppelgangers are in this city?
Well, you said before there was something strange
Kuroku,
about that one.
you say that, and you suddenly hear a door open and hear a shuffling sound. You look up to see the head priest shuffling out very quickly, and he has a limp.
Hammer.
I was just expecting like a doppelganger flash mob or something.
They all start moonwalking, but they all have a limp, so they're not very good at it. Can I? It has stopped. I understand if they want to keep me here to be safe for a little while, but...
Why has it stopped, though?
Well,
I don't know.
Have you not seen anything from the other one?
Not
for a while?
today. The last thing that I remember seeing was standing over the king. I was looking around, I could feel evil in the air, but then it would go away, and then it would come back. And then finally it went away. And I remember, I think it was Kuroku approached me. He said something to me, and then everything went dark.
I remember that. The other you walked away very abruptly.
This other John was also protecting and in service to the king.
A bit too aggressively.
Yeah, there's no argument there, but...
Yes.
And he also went back to the orphanage. That might be the next stop on this investigation.
Yeah, I
You
think
went
we
to the
should see what's
orphanage.
there.
Especially
If it is okay with all of you, I have very little left to my name. I am glad the children were saved, but my belongings were destroyed in the fire. I'm so sorry, but the money you gave me was lost in the fire as well. I really wish to get out of the city. Maybe go see some of the countryside for a while. Once I get released, would it be okay to come by the guild hall and maybe do a little bit of work and earn some coins so that I can leave?
I'm going
you don't have
I'm
to
going to
work
stop
it
you
all
there.
out.
You do realize half the city is singing a song about you, right?
Oh yeah, everyone thinks you're a hero.
What do you mean?
I slap Ko.
I
Everyone knows you're a hero.
have been in this room since I woke. What do you mean?
Yes,
But
no,
you saved those orphans.
Yes, your tale has gone far and wide.
I don't think you'll be hurting for coin anytime soon.
Play your cards right, you could get a free room at an inn.
I do not wish to have for people to just give me things. I only wish to earn my way.
You are laying in bed dark because you saved a bunch of children. I believe you are waiting on payment for your services.
You'll also find that you won't really have much choice in whether or not people decide to give you things.
Once they think you're a hero, you can't tell them otherwise.
I mean, we
Well-
still owe you for destroying our door, our most hated enemy.
It was awful. Its tyranny shall no longer see the light of day.
He does crack a smile and he thanks you. I have not had a reason to smile since it started. Thank you, Kuroku.
No, thank
Yes.
you, John.
Once you're fully healed and the priest.
Kuroku just looks around confused. What are you thanking me for? What are you smiling for? That wasn't a joke. I'm being serious.
Hammer.
That's why we have the statue of you.
Kroger's like, stop being nice to me.
I don't like it.
But yes, once you're fully healed and the priest thinks you're good to go, then stop by.
Of course, you'll always be welcome. As we've said.
I will happily
Also-
do some work around the guild hall. I would be more than happy to install a new door for you.
No, we're okay.
I don't think that will be
That is
necessary.
a terrible joke, John.
It may be a little weird, but we do have a statue of you out front since you left.
That okay.
It's a tribute to you, man.
How is the base mounted of this statue? Is it done well? Is it a decent lifelike resemblance?
I think it was
It's
pretty good. I
not-
paid good money
I
for
don't believe it is the other view.
Oh no,
no.
that is not what I am saying. Do you think if you have it outside, I could post up in a synchronized manner
Oh
on
my
the other side of
God.
the walkway and maybe jump out and scare people?
Oh my god, yes.
I don't think
yeah.
that would be.
Yeah, I will pay to have another
We-
base put in
I
for you to
I have a
stand up.
disguise kit right here. I think I can paint you to look like stone.
He does chuckle, and I have missed all of you.
Missed you
We
too,
missed
John.
you too.
This has changed you, John.
What do you mean, Miss Setari?
I didn't think you was that type.
You also left in very poor spirits last we spoke.
Yes. It's good to see.
Yes, and I feel responsible because I've seen the look of a man in that condition before in my time of war and suggested that we check in on you, but we never did.
Well-
I'm sorry, John.
I forgive you for utterly abandoning me while I am dealing with the worst PTSD of my life and spiraling into a dark personal hell.
Well, good. That's
Came to
cleared
check
up.
on you,
Yep,
except
Well, glad everything's cool there.
supposedly you came to check on us.
You
Um,
you get that one. I'll give you that one.
I do know the feeling, John. I do know it.
anything else you can help us that might help us?
Rordrik,
figure
I
out
don't
what's going
know if
on?
you remember this, but pre-Setari death, when she was going through some stuff, John Gardman did come up and put a hand on her shoulder and ask if she was okay before.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So we're going to investigate this orphanage.
Yeah,
Please,
we can go check
please let me know if you find the remains of another child. I swear I saw another one in there, and I tried so hard to get them out.
Well,
that. We'll figure it
no-
out.
We'll let you
nothing
know
else,
what we
and they
find
weren't
out.
able to escape, they deserve a proper burial.
My thought is that something lured you back in there from the plane
Well,
of
then
fire.
if it was killed, it needs to be given a proper burial as well.
Yeah,
no, I think they were trying to take advantage of you so that they could do this to you.
Why do you keep bringing up the plane of fire, bro? See what that has to do with this.
no, there was a portal to the plane of fire that opened in a tavern before.
Yes, and that has been the only reported elemental planet opening besides the one that opened to the plane of water,
Has it?
and that one was closed pretty quickly by the Mages Guild.
Huh.
I thought we were told that there was
Strange.
another
Yeah.
portal in the orphanage.
Pretty sure they told us that
Someone
you closed the
told us.
portal to the plane of fire.
Yeah. I don't think it was part of the song, but someone told us you did.
Definitely part of the story.
Yeah.
No,
What
it
happened?
was a grease fire in the kitchen that started it.
Strange.
At least that is what I thought. It was. I don't know, the fire, even when I came outside, it almost seemed like it was set from the outside. If y'all remember when you met John Gardman, he had the heads of arsonists.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I don't know where y'all got this plane of fire thing, but it was never mentioned by me.
Someone told us that it was a rumor that he had gone into the plane of fire, fought something extremely evil.
Oh,
came
that's
back
right.
out as
No, no.
Caveman.
Yep.
Yes, yes, you did. You did hear that from a NPC. That was just a rumor mill.
Okay. All right.
Well, let's.
We'll go investigate properly and figure
Yeah,
out what.
we'll go
exactly
find out what's happening.
Oh, and John, this is my grandson, Tolot. John Guardsman.
You do not see Tolok.
No, Tolok.
You look kind of behind you and down a hallway and see Tolok flirting with one of the nurses.
Oh, that's fine.
Rest well, John.
Does he look like he is respecting her?
As you are looking at him, trying to get a feel for both of their body language, they both disappear into a supply closet.
Oh,
Yes, the answer was yes.
That's my grandson.
Go give him directions on how to get to the shield from here.
John, if that half-orc, that is my grandson, when he comes out of there, would you mind giving him directions to the shield? And if you need him to do anything while he's there, just tell him that Karth told him to listen to you.
That's a little strange, but congratulations on being a grandfather.
Thank you. Just found out today.
Karth, you should know that you're a grandfather. With how many children you have?
Well, you never know. I do get around. There may be a few at the custard that are blessed with my divinity.
I'm
I don't know if they get pregnant.
Oh, believe me, the hammer genes are very potent.
Yeah, but I feel like it gets in the way of work, and they.
While you were all still here having idle conversation that doesn't pertain to me whatsoever over my bed.
I mean, I basically said goodbye, and then they just kept talking.
No, he does actually say this.
Yes.
I will go ahead and tie into your current conversation that doesn't involve me whatsoever.
Yes,
He does have kind of a little grin on his face as he's saying all
Watch
this.
how snarky he's gotten.
I do apologize. I know both of you are longtime patrons and big fans of the custard, so I hate to hear that it is going up for sale soon and will possibly be a different business.
Yeah, that's probably for the better for me. I have not had good experiences there lately.
We should buy it.
I also will be up for that.
Yeah, we should let it close. That is a bad place. Let's buy it. Okay, we own it.
I'd be fine with being a business owner. That way, they don't want me there.
Karth
All
takes
the
out
boss fans here that, okay, we're having a co-special. That's even bigger than the Eliza special.
Karth takes out a coloring book and makes a note to buy the custard and spells the custard wrong.
Yeah.
Kustord.
Karth, I'd probably leave you to run it. I'll just give you the funding.
Okay, so
I
if
don't
y'all
know
buy
if I
the
can
if
back
y'all
that
buy
up
the if y'all buy the custard, you need to change the spelling to K-O.
Ooh,
The
Co-star?
custard.
The custard.
Yep.
that's a good idea, disembodied voice.
That
Karth,
was
who are you
excuse me. That was John.
No.
I'm gonna go check out the orphanage. Y'all
Yeah,
want to
yes,
talk to John? y'all
I would could you
Meet
send
me
the
there.
priest back in? I would like to talk to him. I would like to leave, but I will leave the decision up to the professionals of when I can.
Yeah, just make sure you're
Okay.
fully healed and everything.
Yeah. Speedy recovery, John.
And do let us investigate. Make sure that the other one isn't still connected to you somehow. We don't want any
If I
issues
sense
like that.
anything at all, I will let you know as soon as I can.
Sounds good.
I'm sure the priest has done all they can. Is there anything more you think we could do? We do have healing for you, if you need it.
He reaches his hand out towards you, Setari, to the best he can, because he is very heavily restricted.
I'll put my hand on his, sure.
I was trying to hold your hand.
Okay, well, however.
He takes your hand and he does squeeze it gently, and he smiles at you. Miss Setari, your presence is enough to lift one's heart. Thank you, and thank all of you for coming to check on me.
Of course, John. Of course. Thank you.
Always be one of us.
I turn to Ikrie and say, Setari's been hit on 3 times today. Are you jealous yet?
No.
She was not just sit on by John Gordon.
Yeah, that was like a
I mean, I've been
family-
hit on once today.
By your boyfriend.
You were told no.
No,
She
by
was hit
Tolok.
on by Tolok as the backup, but
Yeah.
it still
as
counts.
as the back. Oh, you didn't even count me. Kuroku leaves.
Karth looks at Ikrie. Little
It's
trouble.
expected from you, Kuroku. No.
Little trouble in the fox's den, Ikrie.
No. He's just acting all huffy.
Rest well,
When are
John.
you two getting married? You know, we're talking
I
about
feel like
I was seriously expecting Karth to turn and when Kuroku walked off and just go, "So, Ikrie, I hear you're single now." So,
That still
We-
was in response to when are you getting married.
This I'm assuming is a walk and talk.
Okay,
thing.
so
we're not going to
Kuroku-
hold.
okay, no, you do ask, when are you guys getting married? And none of you see Kuroku. Kuroku, you dipped off around a corner into a supply closet that is currently on. Or you just keep quiet until everyone else passes and then you slink out of the closet.
So we're going to the orphanage, the palace, the grove for Artemis. We have many things to do.
Yeah. Only so much time to do it.
I say we check out the orphanage.
I personally
closest?
think we've been putting Artemis on the back burner too long.
Should we all split up again?
Oh god.
Yeah, that'll work.
All
It's
right.
not like there's going to be any particular danger either way.
Anyone want to go?
We're just probably
get a
going to
king
go
with me?
kill a giant spider. There's no danger that's possessed by an evil spirit. I'm sure it's not dangerous.
Wait, what?
Possessed.
Yeah, what?
That voice that I was hearing before I died, the hunger. I heard it from Artemis. I spoke with her, using my magics.
You literally
is
told no
concerning.
one that.
I
You
might-
just expected people to know that, but you have never told anyone.
I
Oh.
swear Karth told everyone, but it's Karth, so I have no dog in this
You
fight.
told us about the spider eating people,
Yeah.
but you didn't tell us
okay.
about...
It was a busy night last night. It very well might not have came up.
You did go see the operas. You were busy.
No,
Ah,
Keith,
well,
that's all of them. That's all of them,
yes.
Keith.
But yeah, Artemis has a nest, and we know she's there.
Yeah, she should be there, but
Hopefully.
we
I
never
don't
know
want
for
to-
sure.
I don't want to leave her without dealing with her for too long. She may decide to find another victim.
Keith, horizontal one across the middle.
It sounds like she's finding about 4
Yeah.
victims a day. The longer we wait, the more she kills.
I mean, we can split up, but you know.
Those spiders, they weren't particularly strong, were they?
We never fought them.
That's true.
I calmed them.
And with this voice haunting this one, it may be more powerful.
I have no way of knowing that.
All right, let's go take care of the present danger then. Orphanage is something we need to investigate. King, we just need to return his crown.
Yeah.
See what he wanted.
Yeah.
Oh, Kuroku, he did want to speak with you, so maybe you should come with me when we go. Palace.
Oh. Okay then. Let's go to the orphanage and snuff
No.
that.
Taylor,
Fine.
are you gonna do anything involving the crown, or should I just go ahead and put these notes inside?
No, I'm gonna ask Elijah if we can borrow it when the time comes. We still gotta find the other two pieces.
Ah, you're not just gonna steal it right now?
No.
Okay, because conveniently enough, you do hear a town crier screaming, "Lost crown! The kingdom in shambles! The king worried! Can one rule from the throne, but not have a crown?"
I'm gonna walk up to the crier. Crown's not lost. I recovered it for the king.
"The crown has been found on its way back to the king! The king will get his crown soon!" Another crier, like a couple blocks away. The king's crown is on his way to the throne!"
Well,
Yeah,
I
maybe
guess
we
we're
should-
splitting up, Co.
Alright.
Well, it sounds like Ko and Kuroku go to the king, and
Why does Kuroku have to go to the king?
didn't Ko say the king wanted to talk
Yeah.
to him?
Yeah,
King
he
wanted
was
want to
asked
talk to
for.
all of us.
Oh.
Yeah, like he wants all of you together at your earliest convenience.
Well, last session he said, because Kuroku wasn't with us 2 sessions ago now, I guess. Kuroku wasn't with us. He said he wanted to talk to him.
But I guess he wants all of us there anyway.
Eventually, yes.
Very shortly after that, a very well-dressed man approaches you. Yes, I am one of the king's aid. I will happily take it to him now for you. I know he wants it very bad.
I'm going to deliver it to him personally.
There's no need for that. I can get it there right
He
snap
already
in a
asked
hurry.
for presents, so.
Well, that is fine. Let me get the crown to him as quickly as possible. He is missing it. He wants it back.
Alright, sorry. I actually already put it in the Royal Mail for him. I actually don't have it on me.
The man is just staring at you like, you did what?
Yeah, it's on
You
its
would
way.
mail the king's crown?
Yeah, it's the Royal Mail. It's safe.
He leans forward and cups his hand over the crier's ear and begins whispering something to the town crier. You then see him hand 4 silver to the town crier before the crier immediately backs up and starts screaming. Are you going to stop something?
I step up to the crier, hand him 1 gold. Forget whatever he just told you.
Mister, crown being returned by courageous Kobold. The other guy just,
I don't know who
the
you
other
are.
guy just gives a very loud and just stomps off.
Oh, I was about to obliterate him with magic.
Yeah, Ko is not dumb. He's pretty sure that's not.
That's not an
who he
aid.
says he is.
It is not easy. I mean, I can swindle some of the party members. I know I can. Ko and Kuroku are not easy to swindle. Especially Kuroku, because he'll just out-swindle the swindler.
Yeah.
And by proxy, Karth would always look at Kuroku and Ko and be like, hey, help.
Should I do this?
Should I do this?
That is the best thing you can do in this situation. Definitely turn to one of us.
Yeah, Setari's probably real easy to get that stuff.
So, Artemis.
Are we splitting up really then?
I'd rather not, but...
Well, if the king wants to see all of us at once, it'd be best to get his crown to him.
Yeah.
It would.
Then I say, let's go deal with Artemis and then go to the orphanage.
Okay, Artemis Orphanage King?
King Artemis.
King
Orphanage.
Artemis Orphanage.
Oh. Fine, okay.
I mean, but the king did say earliest convenience.
Nice try.
So but yeah, we should just get the crown back and get that out of the way. Can we just
Yeah,
maybe
especially if people are looking for it now. We don't want...
Could we maybe let the king know when we get there that we are kind of in a hurry and have other... You know how he is.
One does not rush the king.
Yeah, let me find that.
It sounds like they're gonna
you have
try.
to walk 600 feet to get to the throne.
Hey, you really got to rush yourself more than anything.
I think I deleted that scene, so I didn't want to use it anymore. I just used it that one time because I thought it was just ridiculous to walk 600 feet to get across the hammer.
Mm-hmm. I would cast Long Stride or something faster, but I have to stay with everyone, so it doesn't actually help.
Yeah, you could carry someone.
Yeah, I suppose.
You could carry Ko, because Ko's in love with you. Okay. Also, Ko, quit shooting yourself in the foot every time you have a chance to get laid.
I know, right? Setari hasn't offered, man.
He also hasn't said no.
To shoot you in the foot?
Oh, yeah, she has. She has said no several times.
In the nicest way possible.
I can only think of one she's actually said no.
You said no to Karth.
And it was really just the timing of it, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
In the middle of hell, just waking up. Yeah, it was real romantic.
Oh, come on,
he was
come
dead.
on. Come on, the faint light of the burning souls in the background. That's right.
Sulfur and brimstone? I mean,
This
come on.
might be hell, baby, but I can show you heaven.
Ko was also desperate at that point. He thought he actually ended up in hell for dying. He's like, no.
I like to, in my head canon, these are just actual conversations we're having as we're walking to the king, and if there's some evil entity spying on us to get information, they just get trash talk.
They're just like sitting there, like at their crystal ball, like these sluts need to just shut up and give me something good.
This is why the Rordrik have left us alone.
There's someone sitting there with a scrying ball going, this was not worth the cost of this spell.
What is that? Our fantasy.
But they do know now.
So FBI, the Fantasy Bureau of Investigation, is sitting here listening to all the conversations.
Right. They do know now, though. If they watch it, they can essentially watch porn.
Yeah.
They just got to get the right time, the right person.
However, y'all's idle conversation about all this stuff, and you wonder why the Rouge League chose to alter your memories in the fashion that it did.
Yeah.
Well, but now they've decided to leave us alone. They realize we're not worth it.
Well, they've already taken all they want from us.
We're like an HBO soap opera.
Yeah.
There's 2 of us here they haven't touched yet.
Oh, they got plenty from Co.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't care about the women.
Oh no, they've touched you. You just don't remember.
That too.
Well, the thing is, she said her memories are different because her journal doesn't match up, and Ko's just like, yep,
Well, see, Setari is pregnant with like 600 baby Rouge Leagues.
Oh, God.
Alright, so we get to the castle?
Go wants to change that subject.
Moving on to the castle.
On the way there, Ko would like pull on Setari's ant leg, I guess.
Okay.
I am sorry about yesterday. Nothing happened or anything at the custard. Much as it looks like it did, every single time I've been there, it has not been a good experience for me.
I fully understand that.
Especially after being spiked with the drugs. That was not supposed to happen.
I did interrupt you.
Yes, that too.
Oh.
You saw nothing happen, Kuroku. Wait.
Kuroku just turns away and continues walking. He does not confirm or deny anything.
Anyway.
You were very strange last night, yes.
Yeah. It was,
Where were you most of the party? I didn't see you.
You are at the castle at this point.
Yeah.
No, keep talking. You're getting through the castle and going inside it.
Okay.
As far as I remember, Alice had pulled me to the bath. Honestly, I thought you guys were playing games or something.
Oh, hi guys. Hey, Co.
Hey.
It's Alice.
Oh, she's back to human form?
Yes.
Okay,
I was just dropping Set off.
Oh, that's good. I'm not gonna go bug him. I'm not allowed in there.
Ikrie, your hair is gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, Co.
Hey.
Oh well, I gotta get going. She just kind of giggles and looks at Co, and she leaves.
Oh, okay.
Is she alright?
Man, I know I'm one to talk, but y'all are some
God.
freaks.
You tried to kiss me last night. Wait,
who tried to kiss you?
Alice did.
Most of you were quite caught up with the.
Woke up in the water.
Most of you were quite caught up with the goings-on of the attempted assassination, but we all could hear your thoughts, Co. I just don't think anybody but me was paying attention.
Forgot about that.
Kuroku knows what happened because Co was typing.
Because he thinked it to everyone.
What? Oh. What the hell happened last night?
It's probably best if you. I will tell you later.
Okay.
I mean, you remember all of it, if not a little blurry.
I remember her trying to kiss me, and then I don't know what happened after that. I woke up in the water. Face down. Almost drowned.
That sounds bad.
She wasn't there after that either.
And you didn't want to bring that up?
No, I just remembered. At least that part. I thought I just passed out because it was, but she was there and then she wasn't.
I thought my life was chaotic.
And then we couldn't find her.
All of our lives are
We just didn't
chaotic.
see her after.
Your life is chaotic, Kuroku. Ko's just on a completely different level.
Fair.
Anyway, we'll worry about
yes,
that later,
well,
I guess. We're here.
you see a man that is standing at the front that you've never seen before. This is a new guy, kind of an elderly gentleman.
Like a new guy?
Yes, a new guy. The old new guy got fired.
Okay.
Or, well, I
He's the one
say
who
This is an
fired.
old,
job.
this is an old new guy. You said he was old.
Yeah, this is an old new guy.
Oh, okay.
But I say fired, but he may or may not be under the castle in a dungeon.
Ah, yes.
Of course.
Hello, sir. Shield of Yeren, here to see the king.
Please give a wide berth of the eastern wing, as you have been banished from that entire side of the castle, Mr. Ko.
I know.
What did
What?
you do?
Yeah, what even happened in there?
Apparently, this gentleman took it upon himself to punch a 4-year-old child hard enough to render him unconscious.
Kuroku bursts out laughing.
I glare.
Karth scratches his head. What?
Ko, was a 4-year-old really so much of a threat that you had to attack him?
He stole my juice.
Kuroku was howling and laughing.
Oh, Karth is now laughing uproariously.
Philip, were you here for that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember if you were
But
actually
the way Ko was like, he stole my juice.
Yes, no, that is amazing.
Kuroku
glad
is
that
hanging
you-
on Karth. He is laughing so hard.
Yes, sorry, I'm not going in that wing.
I'm so glad you find child abuse to be amusing.
Ko,
The kid will be fine.
Ko,
Yes.
leg or shoulder?
Ko's gonna step away from Ikrie.
Leg or shoulder?
I have, however,
None.
I have, however, received permission to go
Ko's
get
actually gonna
set
hide behind
and bring
stuff.
him. I have gotten permission to get set and bring him out. If you wish to interact with your son, I have been given express permission from both Lady Alice, and King Elijah himself
Oh,
that you should not be denied seeing your son. But King Elijah himself has written that you are to be arrested without question if you enter the east wing of this castle.
yes, I understand. Thank you.
So if I were to pick Ko up and bodily throw him into the east wing, would he be arrested?
The guards would descend upon him very quickly. He would be rendered unable to move and carried into the dungeon, where he would sit for an indeterminate amount of time awaiting trial, much like my predecessor.
All right, Ko, come here.
I'm hiding behind Starry now.
I'm still glaring at you. I'm not a great
Alright.
barrier.
Were you put in timeout?
Yes,
What?
I was.
What are you afraid of?
For 10 minutes before I escaped.
Karth picks Ko up and he looks at him and he's like, "You gotta take at least one." I pick shoulder.
Oh, I also see an added note here that I was asked to inform Mr. Ko that little Rosie has been having problems in her class now, as she has been utterly distraught by the treatment she received at his hands.
What was I supposed
What did
to
you
do? Man?
do?
Did you abuse a little girl? What happened?
No! She said she loved me and I told her I was too old for her.
Oh, that's on her.
Yeah, okay, that's
That sounds reasonable.
What was I supposed
you
to
did at least one thing right. Okay.
Apparently, little Rosie has been... Yes, she has been committed, for she had begun carving her name into her flesh.
do? Hammer his head against Karth's chest.
That is still not on you, guys.
No, that part... Oh god, that would be insane.
Ugh.
Unless
Fine,
it is. What spells
shoulder,
did you
just
cast?
get it over with.
Alright.
I understand your desire to inflict violence upon each other, but I will ask you not to do this within this estate, or I will call the guards.
I'm still outside.
Okay then.
No, you're inside.
We can
Outside.
spank
Outside.
Karth
we can
fist
spank the
bumps
young
Ikrie.
master when we get home.
Karth turns Ikrie's punch into a fist bump.
Yeah.
Hey.
Did that even hit you, Ko?
Probably not.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
It's okay.
I mean, Ko was going to let you just do it and get it over with. So
Yeah.
technically, you
Well-
could be flat-footed and you could just hit.
With Mr. Ko. Now this is
Yes.
not something I've been directed to tell you. This is what I've heard myself, and forgive me for adding in my own 2 cents here.
Go
But
on.
it is my understanding that the father of little Billy wishes to show you what a real punch is, and is issuing a one-on-one martial combat challenge with you.
I say do it.
Yeah, do it. If
Look,
nothing
I
else,
Marshall?
for our
I
entertainment.
already hit his kid.
Kind
Yeah,
of. You kind
I
of
also-
deserve it.
I also understand, and I will let you know, that apparently Billy's father is no fighter himself, so he is substituting himself with a fairly well-renowned pugilist
God, is it
friend of
Tommy?
his. I do not know of this Tommy. Apparently the name is Justin. It is a person that he knows that is a local boxer of some repute. So if you are to enter the ring, you will be fighting this boxer. But since he has his own substitute, I believe you could find one for yourself as well.
No, anyone I choose.
Not
would
it.
be- Wait. No one's gonna defend me for this now. Anyway, perhaps I can just go apologize to the father himself.
Perhaps this Tommy you spoke of, but an apology would still be in
God.
order.
Yeah, I would like to know what happened to Tommy.
I mean, I think
oh.
Tommy would do it.
I let Tommy go with Ghost Touch gloves. He's out living his best life. Best on
No,
life.
remember he's back at the guild hall right
Oh
now.
yeah.
Yeah, he
He's
tried to
been
guilt
back
trip
in the guild.
Setari. He's around.
He literally walked up and was like, I'm a boxer now. I won my first match, and someone was like, cool, how'd it go? I killed him. And then he just floated away.
I don't think Kuroku's seen him since he's been back.
He's at his window. He took a liking to that window.
I haven't gone in
Just
that
haven't
room.
gone in there.
In the library?
Alright, anyway. Sorry. This is all. Yeah, I'll go apologize to the father. Where can I find him?
He should be here soon. It is about time for little Billy to be brought in.
Oh, well, we do have urgent business with the king.
Very well.
If he's still here, I will apologize.
How long before we would be able
I
to
am
see
I
him?
am sure this is something you have already heard from your own friends, Mr. Ko. But in regards to your juice being taken from you, you are an adult. It would not have been difficult for you to acquire another juice.
He hit me first. Yes, it was wrong.
You are not helping your case.
Alright. Yes.
No, but I'd like to hear him keep trying because it's great.
Anyways, we need to return the crown to the king.
Oh, you have the king's crown.
Yes.
You hear the sound of metal. You look behind you. 2 guards are holding pole arms pointed at you.
We're returning it.
This way, please. The guards are still holding pole arms at you, but you are led towards the king's